lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Holly. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification button to be notified of when I post new videos. In today's video, we're going to be going back to our roots and we're doing a makeup tutorial. It is a full glam makeup, so we've got the full coverage base and this bronzy goldy eye look with a black waterline, really dark, really glam, just really sexy. So if you like the look that I've got on my face right now, then please keep watching and I will show you how to create it. I don't apply any product to my brows anymore, so if you do like to have your brows done, then apply them as you normally would. However, I'm just giving mine a brush through with a spoolie brush. So to create the base for my eye makeup, I use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer and apply this all over my eyelid. I blend this product out by patting the product with a flat shader brush. To blend the harsh edge near the brow, I use my finger and tap the edge of the concealer to blend it out. To prime my lid, I use the Plouise Base. I apply a small amount straight from the tube and use that same flat shader brush and patting technique to blend it out. For this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe 35OM palette. I'm going to take this deep, cool toned brown shade from the palette onto a pencil brush. Using dabbing motions, I'm going to create a crescent shape on the outer corner of my eye, pulling the crescent above the outer third of my crease. If you have hooded eyes like me, relax your face and look straight into a mirror. Apply the colour to the hood of your eyelid. This will create a new crease and allow you to see the detail in your eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to take this cool medium beige colour from the palette on a blending brush. Tap off the excess products as you only need a small amount and only apply this colour to the edge of the dark brown eyeshadow to help blend the colour, still focusing on the outer third of the eye. Now take this light beige shade from the Morphe palette on a fluffy blending brush, tap off the excess again and pat this colour around the transition shade. Clean off the brush and blend the outer and inner edge of the beige colour to create a perfect blend, still keeping the inner half-ish of the lid bare so that our bronze pigment will pop. To tie the look together, take that initial deep, cool toned brown shade on an angled eyebrow brush and trace above your upper lash line from inner to outer corner. This is going to thicken the appearance of your natural lashes or allow the false lashes that you're going to apply at the end to blend. With that same shade, apply a small amount to a pencil brush and fluff out the lash line colour. Then take a pigment primer. I am using the NYX pigment primer. I usually apply a small amount to the back of my hand and roll a large crease brush through the product, then sparingly tap the primer onto the bare section of your eyelid and crease. For my bronze pigment, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals pigment in Camp. I honestly think that Bare Minerals pigments are so underrated, they are incredible. With my finger, I'm going to tap the pigment onto the eyelid to intensify the colour. To disperse the pigment, I'm going to take an angled blending brush and run this along the edge of the pigment. If you feel that you need more pigment through the crease, do this, but very sparingly. You'll more than likely have lost some intensity from the lash line, so touch that up with the same dark brown colour from the Morphe palette. I'm using the number 7 Black Stay Perfect eye pencil on my upper and lower waterline. Then to blend this eyeliner, take the dark brown shade from the Morphe palette and apply this close to the lower lash line, once again using that angled eyebrow brush. If you'd like a more dramatic lower lash line, then you can pull this colour down and blend it with the transition shade that we used on the upper lid. I'm curling my lashes and applying the Mannakadar Black Mascara to my upper and lower lashes before applying my false eyelashes. I applied the Tatti Lash lashes in style TL38, I think it is. Moving on to the face, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer all over my skin to even the texture of my skin. To add some radiance to my base, I'm using the NARS Illuminator in Orgasm on the high points of my face. This also moisturises the skin. I am applying my new favourite foundation, the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, using a flat foundation brush. I use 3 pumps in total to cover my entire face and neck. I apply 1 pump of foundation straight onto the brush and apply this to my cheek. I do the same for my other cheek and then my forehead. Then I blend the product down my neck with the remaining product on the brush. I use stippling and circular motions to blend the foundation into my skin. I no longer use a beauty blender because this foundation just blends so seamlessly. Next, I use the Makiage Concealer to add brightness to my face. I draw triangles under my eyes, going up my cheekbones to raise my cheekbones. I apply the concealer to my upper lip to create a pouty appearance, my chin to create the illusion that this is pushing outwards, and the same for my forehead. Initially, I blend this out using a beauty blender with setting spray applied to it. Use patting motions and not swiping motions to keep the concealer in the correct placement. I love the Makiage Concealer as it's a very thin formula and it doesn't look or feel cakey on the skin, but does give you ultimate coverage. Blend around my eyes, I use a large fluffy blending brush and swipe to and fro under my eyes. I then set anywhere that I feel I may crease using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder on a powder brush. I usually crease under my eyes and on my smile line, so I'm just going to powder there. Try not to apply too much powder as the skin won't be dewy if it's covered in powder products. Unless you want it to be matte, of course. I contour using the Revolution foundation stick in D01 or D01. It's honestly the best contour shade and blends so seamlessly. I apply a line of product onto my cheekbone and blend the product up and outwards using a dense contour brush, and this lifts the appearance of my cheekbones. Because it doesn't lift my cheekbones, it lifts the appearance of them. For my forehead, I apply small amounts of product to my central hairline and temples, blending the product into the centre of my forehead to make my forehead look smaller. For my jaw, I apply a line of the product to my natural jawline and trace my jaw with my contour brush. This just makes my jaw look a bit more sharp as it creates a shadow, and then I blend this down my neck. Finally, I go on to contouring my nose, which is actually one of my favourite steps in my makeup routine. So I apply the foundation stick straight onto a dense crease brush. To ensure that I don't have too much product on the brush, I paint the product onto the back of my hand just to get some product off. I start applying the product at the base of my nose, narrowing the tip of my nose, leaving the middle section blank. I paint the underside of my nose to turn my nose upwards, and I paint my nostrils to narrow the width of my nose as well. Then I take the product straight up the bridge of my nose on either side. After that, I apply concealer to a small sponge and apply this to either side of my nose to highlight the sides. This pushes the width together, narrowing the bridge of the nose again. I also highlight the bridge of my nose with a concealer to further narrow my nose, and that is how I contour my nose. Now for blush, I use the NARS liquid blush in Torrid. I apply this with my fingertips personally. I genuinely use half a pump because this product is so pigmented. I distribute the product between my fingers, heating it up, and then I pat it onto my cheekbones, leaving my under eyes bare. As I do love blush, I apply a lot of it. I do then intensify the colour with MAC's Peachy Keen blush. Then I highlight the high points of my face with the well-loved Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter on a fan brush. I know I need to get a new one of these. I usually apply highlighter to my cheekbones, my upper lip, the tip and bridge of my nose, my chin, above my eyebrows, the inner corner of my eye, and underneath my eyebrow arch as well. Finally, onto lips. I line my lips using the Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Lip Pencil. I don't personally overline my lips anymore, as I did have lip fillers and I've recently had them dissolved as I ended up really disliking my lips. I just miss my natural lips so much from when I looked at photos of them, so I'm now trying to embrace the natural shape and size of my lips. So I don't overline them, but if you want to, of course do so. To enhance the size of my lips, I apply MAC Smith lipstick to the centre of my lips to highlight them. And then I apply MAC's Cherish lipstick to a lip brush and blend Myth with the lip pencil. Finally, I use the Morphe Gloss in Groupie, which is my perfect nude as it's slightly darker and has a bit of a mauve tone to it. Once that's done, set your makeup with setting spray, and that is the look complete. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please click the thumbs up button. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Holly. If you're not already, in today's video we go back to our